going on, dudes? And dude, that's a lot of USC football news, so I'll get into that first. So when it comes to the linebacker Mason Cobb, who transferred from Oklahoma State last season, did okay, wasn't that great. He did a lot better at Oklahoma State, but hopefully it was just the system because it looks like he is going to be returning for his final collegiate year in 2024 at USC. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully is a lot more improved, like I said, in this new system, and definitely looking forward to him contributing to the Big Ten schedule next year, or this season coming up next season. And then when it comes to a 2024 linebacker who's committed to Michigan State, Jaden Walker, USC is trying to really hard to flip him to USC because I know they might be trending in that direction as of right now, but yeah, they recently had like a big junior day, as they call it, to where a lot of guys who are going to be committing in 2025 and 2026, those classes are, they were on campus this last weekend, and there's a lot of good positive word and positive news coming out of there from all those players, so definitely very exciting, and hopefully they will be able to get another player, especially at that type of position, linebacker, and Jaden Walker, and especially to be able to steal him from another Big Ten opponent, a future foe, as they call it. But yeah, getting into some of those things being said recently that happened over this weekend from some of the players at that USC Junior Day. An elite running back from California, Carson Cox, recently did say that he was really impressed, so that's nice. A top 50 overall player, the linebacker Noah McHale, who I believe is from Laverne, he's set to return. He did set a return visit to USC, so that's pretty good already. Then one of the local edge players, Chinedu Onyeagoro, hopefully I'm saying that correct, he's hopeful to get a USC offer. He was impressed as well. The 4-star cornerback Chuck McDonald from the great Modern Day school out there in Orange County says he's planning a return visit, so that's good to hear. And yes, there's a very impactful junior day for that 2026 class as well, especially another modern day player in 2026, a defensive lineman, Tomu Tupui, hopefully I'm saying that correct, a 2026 edge from St. John Bosco, their rival out here in SoCal, in Dutch Horisk. He said his visit was amazing, and obviously that's really good to hear because he's one of those talented players in that far out class of 2026. So yes, hearing some really good things for the future of USC's football squad, and hopefully a lot of these guys will get together and join forces at USC. It'll be definitely very exciting to see in the near future, hopefully. And then USC's athletic director, Jen Cohen, was recently interviewed and did say that she does want to bring back Reggie Bush's Heisman Trophy to USC officially and try to bargain or do whatever she can to get it back officially from the NCAA, or them be able to put it out officially. I don't know how the situation really is. They just basically can't claim that he's won it, even though they still put up a sign recently saying that they won 8 Heisman trophies, which obviously includes Reggie Bush's. So hopefully she is for real about it. And I know a lot of people, a lot of the ex-ADs talked about it, but never really did anything. I think enough time has passed to where they can finally get this thing going and bring one of the great college football players of all time, Reggie Bush's Heisman Trophy, back to USC. And the USC basketball women's side did beat Washington State the other day, 70-62. Juju Watkins, player of the game, had 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 blocks, which was nice to see. They did have another game on Sunday. I'll get into that in a bit, but yes, overall, a nice performance against one of the Washington schools down here in LA. And then Taj Washington, the ex-USC wide receiver, who's now at those Shrine Bowl games and East and West games, those, little mini games to get you ready for the NFL draft process. Apparently, at the Shrine Bowl that he is now practicing for, apparently he is impressing quite a bit, which is great being from USC because he might get picked higher, but that sucks for my Chargers because I was hoping to get him in the 6th or 7th round, but now it's looking like he could be going all the way up to a 5th rounder, maybe. So I would not mind them selecting him there as long as he's not their only wide receiver they're selecting in the draft. But we will see. So definitely a big congrats to him. And a USC football grad assistant, Will Johnson, is going to accept a defensive backs coach with North Dakota State. A grad assistant is they're basically there on the team helping out coach and stuff, but they're not really officially coaches basically. But now he pretty much turned that assisting job at USC to a full-time job at North Dakota State. So congrats to him. Then USC pretty much just replaced him with Spencer Jones, who will be their new grad assistant person as well. I think he played at Oklahoma, which I guess that's why Lincoln Riley knows him, and I think he was recently at New Mexico State being a grad assistant as well and did pretty good. They had a pretty nice season this last year as well, so he's on the up and upwards, so hopefully he will be doing good as a secondaries coach and being able to help out the guys on and off the field as well, just because he recently did do that himself as well. And yes, sadly, the past 2 days there are some pretty bad losses for the USC basketball side, both men and women's. The men's yesterday on Saturday lost to their bitter rival UCLA 50-65, and that was the first time they lost in the Galen Center at home in like 5 or 6 games, something like that. So they had a nice streak at home, but now it is broken, which sucks. But the women's did also lose today against Washington on Sunday, 59-62. They tried to come back. It was a bit too late, and they made a couple of clutch threes towards the end, but just weren't able to complete the job. There was a little bit of a missed call towards the end, but yeah, either way, they still let too much time there go. So we'll see what ends up happening the rest of the way for them. Thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.